Hello, welcome back to the combat series, and today we are going to be making weapons. But first we need to fix a problem with the combat table. So there's a few problems with the combat table, like this problem. So this module script adds NPCs to the table. So it checks for NPCs once. The thing is, if you want to add in NPC spawns, so they respawn and such, they won't be added into the combat table because we're not using workspace.child_added. We're using player.character_added. So it only works for players and not NPCs. So let's fix this by using workspace.child_added. We're going to find the humanoid. If the humanoid exists, then we're going to add in the table. Now we don't need this. And I want to make this even simpler by not using the name, because using the name makes it more complicated, because I need to get the player and then I need to check for the name. Instead, I want to just put in the character instance, and then let's update the script like the hit service. Instead of player.name, let's do humanoid.parent. Remove those. Let's go to the blocking. Character. Let's go to the combat server. Character. And then let's go to the stun handler. Combat table humanoid.parent. Remove these. Copy this and paste it right here. There we go. Let's see if this works, and let's get into weapons. Okay, there's an error. Let's see. Blocking is not a valid member of... Oh, I forgot to add in the CT. There we go. Yeah, it's working. Alright, so I'm going to be making a longsword or something. Okay, so that's the front. Make the guard. There we go. Hold on. Where's the front? Yeah, I think this should be the front. Not this. 3.8. 8.55. 55. Yeah. Alright. I've made the sword. First, I'm going to need to weld them. I need to rename them first though. I'll put the wedges in the blade. Put in weld constraint for both of the wedges. Then I will add in a weld constraint in the handle for the guard, for the connector, and the blade. We'll turn off can collide, and I'll turn on maskless. Do the same for the wedges. Alright. Finally, I've made my sword. Let's see what it looks like when I hold it. Let me put it in the starter pack. So it's in my backpack. Alright, this looks pretty decent. Let me rename this to longsword. I'm going to be putting this in the hip. So I'll make a replica of this, group them, put it in the workspace, rename this to longsword replica, put it to server storage, and I'll put this in starter pack. Let's make a new script in the server script service. I'll name this script sword replica or something, and then I'll set an event, player added, connect function p character added. So when the character is added, we're going to be checking if the character has the sword, the long sword in the backpack. Local sword equals p.backpack, find for child, long sword. If sword, then weld the sword, and then p.backpack.child added, connect function. If child.name equals long sword, then weld it, p.backpack.child removed, connect function. C, if c.name equals long sword, then remove the sword. So let me explain a few things. When you join a game, the sword is automatically in your backpack. As you can see, when you equip it, the tool is removed from the backpack, and when you re-equip it, it is back in your backpack. So that's what the events are for. And let's make a function to weld the sword to the player's hip. But first we need to find the right position for the sword. Okay, so let's try welding it first. Let's add in a weld. Let's set the C0, the part 0, to the humanoid part. So this is for the demonstration. We need to figure out the right position for the C1. So right now, the sword is inside of the humanoid part. It's stuck in the humanoid part because of the weld. So weld sticks parts together. Now it's inside of the humanoid part. It's in the middle of the humanoid part because that's the default C0, which is the offset. So if you want to mess with the positions, you mess with the C0s or C1s, and they use C-frames. So let's experiment a bit. Okay. Longsword replica handle weld C1. What is the C1 again? I forgot. The C1 is the sword. Yep. The handle C-frame.new. Let's try something. Let's a -1, and then let's make the sword go down a bit. So 1, and then make it go right, maybe, I don't know. Okay, this looks alright. Then let's try adding in C-frame.angles, math.radius, math.radius. So let's try the first vector, -30, and the second one 0 and 0. Let's see. Okay, I want it to be backwards. Okay, this is working, sort of. Minus 2, no. 1, no. Minus 1, yes. 1, minus 1, 0.5, 0.3, 0, minus 1, minus 0.9, minus 0.5, Alright, so this is a good C-frame to use. We put the sword in the back. Okay, let's copy the C-frame. This is a good C-frame. Let's put the sword replica back to replicated storage. Let's remove this weld. Okay, now let's make a function. To set the sword, local replicate sword function replicate sword. Okay, now let's add in the humanoid part or the character. Local root part c.humanoid root part local replicated sword. We're going to replicate the sword. We're going to clone the sword game replicated storage long stored replica clone. It's going to be cloned, and then local handle replica sword replicated sword dot handle, then local weld equals instance dot new weld rp equals c dot humanoid root part. Let's remove this, changing the position. Weld dot part 0 is the root part. Weld dot part 1 is the handle. Weld dot c1 is this. Oops. Is this. Weld parent equals handle. Replicated sword parent equals character. Okay, replicate sword the character. Replicate sword character. Now let's remove sword. Make a function. Local function remove sword, and then the character equals sword equals c. Find first child long sword replica. If sword, then sword destroy. Delete the sword. Let's see if this works. Okay, there's an error. It's not a valid member of replicated storage. Oh, it's in replicated first. Okay, my bad. We need to put this in replicated storage. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's working. Sword. Oh, it didn't get removed. Oh, my bad. I named this the same as this, so it should be S for the sword, S for the sword, S dot name, so it doesn't get confused with the character, not the child. Okay, let's see if this works now. It should work. Okay, Oh, it's working. Now I'm going to put in my animations. Sword anims. Let's put this inside of replicated storage. Alright, so we need to disable the default tool animation. How do we do that? There is a script in our humanoid named animate. Now if we remove this, it should work. Let me undo. Let's copy the script, and then let's put this script inside of the starter character script, so it's inside of the character. Alright, so now once we got the animation here, the animation script, the animate script, we remove tool none, then we remove scripts related to tool none. Remove this. Okay, I think this will work. Yeah, it worked. It has no animations now. Let's go to the longsword and let's add in a script. Local tool equals script.parent tool.equipped connect function print equipped, and now the character should be the parent of the tool, as when you're equipping a tool, the tool is inside of your character. Local humanoid equals character find for child humanoid. Now let's play the idle animation. Local idle equals game.replicated storage dot sort anims dot idle. Then we're going to load it. Load animation. There we go. And then we're going to play idle. Play. And then tool dot unequipped connect function print equipped. Right, so I think we need to make a variable above here for the character, and then we're going to set the character to the tool.parent. And yeah, now let's stop the animation when we equip it. Going to copy this function, stop anim. Stop anim c.humanoid. The animation name is idle. That's funny, I can punch with my sword. So we're going to go to the combat server script, and we're going to make it so you can't M1 when you have a tool equipped. Local tool equals character find for a child of class, so it's going to find the class of the tool and not a child named tool, but the class named tool or tool, then return end. It's pretty simple. Now I shouldn't be able to M1 while I am pressing a tool. Now let's do the tool.activated event when I M1 with the tool. Connect function. Let's require the combat table first. Local combat table. Require game.servicestorage.modules.combat table. Combat table C. Local CT. If ct.attacking or ct.blocking or ct.stunned, then return end. And then let's set the ct.attacking to true. And then task.lay point1 function ct.attacking equals false. Then let's make the animation folder, animation stable equals local h equals c find threshold humanoid. Alright, humanoid load animation game dot duplicate storage dot sort animals dot 1h1 1. Okay, ct if ct.combo is smaller than 3, combo equals 1, else ct.combo equals 1, and then combo reset function combo reset task delay. I'll copy paste this. An old combo I'll do the same for attacking and blocking. Let's see. Combo reset is in here. CT and combo. Okay, attacking equals false. Attacking equals nil. Then combo equals 5, then equals 3, then you wanna start block speed equals 5, dot weight 2. Oh, for the animations I'll just do something like this. This is way more efficient. Now let's require muchacho hitbox. For the hitbox, you know, let's create the hitbox. I'll copy this actually. There we go. I'll set the size to 8, 8, 8, and point minus 3.5, maybe. Yeah. Copy this. Let's also copy hit service. Let's also stop the hitbox here. Hitbox stop. It's 0.1, and I think it ends at 0.2 seconds. I don't know. Let's copy hit service. Not copy, I mean require hit service. Require game. Surface storage modules dot hit service. Okay. Then RP. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, error. Walk speed. Oh, my bad. And it starts at 0.7. Let's see if this works. What? Old combo equals 3. It's supposed to be 3. Alright, so this is what's wrong. The hitbox ends at 0.15 seconds and the hitbox starts at 0.7 seconds. You know what's wrong? The hitbox stops before it starts. So it's supposed to be 0.1 second, and maybe it's 0.3 second or something. I don't know. Let's see if this works now. Oh yeah, I forgot to set the walk speed back to 16. I solved done a few things off screen, like I fixed the animations. I fixed the animation ID. Turns out there was something wrong with the animation ID, and I removed the idle animation. I added another animation for a new combo. It's 4 combos now, and then I stopped the script if my combo is bigger than 5. So let's say I was punching with my fists, the combo is 4, I switch to my sword, the combo is 5. If I don't have this, the script will be broken. So yeah, I have this to fix the combo problem. I also changed the hit animation, not the hit animation, I mean the hit sound, to a slash. It's in here, replicated storage, effects folder, /. Looks like this now. Alright, so there's another thing I want to do. This looks messy right here. This effects function. Right, so I made the effects parameter because I did checks inside of the hit service. So whenever the character is blocking, I check it in the hit service. And I don't want it so if the character is blocking, the effect still plays. I want it so if my attacks got parried or blocked or countered or something like that, I don't want the effects to play, okay? So that's why I did the effects function right here. So if the character is blocking, it's gonna return and it will not get to the effect function. There's another way to do this that's actually readable. If I return true and then go to the script, let's also remove this effect parameter. So if I go to the script, I could do something like this. Hold on, let me cut the effects function. Okay. could do something like this. Local hit service equals, let's put this here, then if hit service, then it's basically saying if it's returning true, then yeah. So we could do that. Let's make a variable, local hit s hit sir equals or we could do another thing. We could do local knockback, local what, heartbreak. If combo is greater than 4, then knockback equals rp.cframe load vector times 10, else kb equals rp.cframe dot load vector times 100. So if the combo is smaller than 4, it's going to do normal knockback. If it's not smaller than 4, or if it's 4, then it's going to do 100. Let's also do guard break equals false, guard break equals true, and then hitser equals hit service dot hit humanoid 5.1 and knockback guard break. So it's going to use the knockback guard break variable. If the combo is 4, then it's going to change it to 100. If it's not 4, if it's smaller than 4, then it's going to be 10. Alright. If hitser, or we could do something like this to make it shorter. If hit service, then if it returns true, then we paste in the fact function right here. Paste it right here. Where is it? There it is. Humanoid and combo. Effects, humanoid and combo. Let's do the same thing in the combat server. We got this, paste it right here. Humanoid and combo. Then we copy and paste this, not this one, this one. There we go. Root part. Humanoid. This to 5. There we go. One, two, three, 4, 5. Yeah. So this is it for the tutorial. We've made swords, so that's cool, and we made it able to M1. It's a simple sword, but still cool nonetheless. This is it for the tutorial. Let me know what you want me to make for the next video, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.